Hi there, my name is Lo. Welcome to my channel where I discuss everything between Hermes and grocery bags. Today I wanted to do a tag video because tag videos are usually a nice way to showcase your collection and just talk about different bags that you have. But I've already done a number of tag videos in the past weeks, and basically all of the tag videos that are out there I've either done or I'm not so interested in. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna go and ask ChatGPT to come up with some suggestions for tag videos. I suppose that all of you have heard of ChatGPT, but if you haven't, it's this artificial intelligence that's basically a language predictor, but you can interact with it and you can ask it to write text for you, and you can also ask it to come up with ideas for you. I figured, why not give it a go? Originally, it didn't come up with a lot of creative ideas. A lot of the things that it suggested had already been done. So I pushed it and I pushed it and I pushed it a little bit further. But then it did suggest me this one idea, which I don't know, perhaps it has been done in the past, but I don't feel it's been really done recently. And I also then asked it to give me some categories of bags to discuss. I'm not sure if you can already guess based on the bags that I have over here, but the tag that it created is the statement bag tag. So in this video, I wanted to discuss a couple of bags that make a statement one way or the other, or that get the conversation going, that are interesting in ways that other bags are perhaps not as interesting, and very much in my style. Pretty much all of them, or most of them, are fairly low-key, like no big logos, that kind of thing. Before we get started, if you watch my videos, you will probably know that I don't start off my videos begging for likes and subscribes, because I never started YouTube with the idea or the intention to make money off it, or to make, like, especially not to make a living off it, but I really just wanted to share information about bags that I have, talk a bit about my collection, and hopefully try and make people feel good about the collection that they have. Of course, it takes a time to get started with these things, especially if you're not unboxing a new bag every other week. I also know that I never show my face here on camera because I also do appreciate my privacy. I have quite some other things going on in my life as well. But I do see now that my subscriber count is growing, and even though I'm not doing this for the subscriber count, I really do have to say that I appreciate it. It really does motivate me to make additional videos, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of those who have subscribed. And although I don't make the call very frequently, I'd also appreciate any subscribers to come in the future. Enough blabbering, onto the tag video. So statement bags, I've been given a number of categories. The first category of statement bags is embellished bags. So a bag that has some kind of embellishment, like crystals or studs or embroidery. And I'm usually not all that much into embellished bags. So when I was thinking about this, I find it kind of difficult to come up with one, but then it hit me initially because I was thinking on the studs of this bag. And this is my Christian Louboutin Gabata tote. So I was thinking about the embellishments in terms of this bag having a row of studs on it, and I figured, well, that is actually, I mean, not too embellished, perhaps the most embellished bag that I have, but it's not too much. But then I realized, yes, this bag actually has a massive embellishment, which is this bottom that says Louboutin, and it's made of some sort of rubber, so that it kind of imitates the shoes that they also make. I've done a review about this tote before. I really like it. It's really, for a tote, structured, it's good quality. If you like this sort of semi-secret detailing, it's really one that you could be looking out for. The second category is pattern bag. So a bag that has a print, can be an animal print, can be a floral print, can also be a logo print, could be a monogram. And for that category, again, like, I tend to go with fairly low-key bags. So I don't really have a lot of things that have pattern or monogram of some sort to it, but I do have this one Furla bag with the snake print, and I really do kind of like it. I like the style of this bag. This is really a shoulder bag because it doesn't have a strap that you can make very, very long. I want to say this is the 1935, but I'm not completely sure. It's a flat bag with the typical Furla closing. I don't get a lot of wear out of this one, simply because I don't really know how to style this. I always feel that snake print is kind of formal, but I don't really know why. This bag is also, because it's a shoulder bag, it's perhaps also a bit on the formal side. And yeah, quite often I just don't really know how to style this. So I'm not sure how long this is going to stay in my collection, but at least I thought for this video it might be quite fun to show. So that is my print bag, and one of the very, very few. I actually don't have any luxury bags that have a print because it's really just not for me. Then the next category is colorful bag, and I've chosen this Givenchy Antigona Mini in a very, very, very red. I only got this color of bag pretty much because the price was so good. I mean, I do really like this kind of color, but as you might know if you've seen more of my videos, I don't have a very colorful bag collection because again, I just don't really know how to style colorful bags. I think with red it's still fairly easy because as long as I'm not wearing any other sort of red, I feel I can grab it and it just adds this pop of color to my outfit. Red bags I can do pretty well, but not all that much else, to be honest. I've recently gotten this. I haven't gotten a lot of wear out of it, also because I'm a bit hesitant to take this out in the rain. You can see it's also very, very shiny. It definitely draws attention if you're wearing this out. Then the next category is textured bag. So a bag that has an interesting texture such as faux fur or actual fur, suede, shearling, exotics. I don't know, things that are interesting to the touch and perhaps also interesting to the eye. And I've been sort of leaning on it for this as well. But here is my Givenchy in the black Pepe leather. So this is a crinkled leather. I really do find this bag to be one of the most interesting textures that I have in my collection. I also really like it so much just by how functional it is and how durable it is, and that I really don't have to worry about this Pepe leather all too much. But I think I have discussed this bag enough, so I won't be talking about it that much anymore. I'm just gonna lean on it again. The next category is oddly shaped bag. I have a number of oddly shaped bags in my collection because I don't really do the traditional shape bag kind of thing all that much. So I really like these bags with organic shapes, and Wandler especially is a brand that does an amazing job when it comes to that. So if you're interested in that style of bag, have a look at that. But for this video I chose my LM Raisin bag. This is a type of bag that folds in on itself. It's kind of like a dumpling or a fortune cookie or whatever you want to call it. Also just having this separate handle. This handle is really separate from the bag, having it being inserted through these holes on the side. It's a bag that comes with a strap. A strap, in my opinion, that is somewhat too short, but I will either wear it over the shoulder or use it with a strap extender. But this is one of these bags it's perhaps sort of classic in its own way, and I know it's not a classic silhouette in any way, but I do really find it super interesting, and having these sorts of bags with these interesting shapes that you don't see every day is really kind of my thing. Also did a review on this one somewhere last year. And then the last category that was suggested to me is oversized bag. Select a bag that is oversized and make a bold statement. And I already discussed this recently in my silly bags video, where the category was bags that are really out there, and I chose this Marc Jacobs, the tote bag, in the large size. So the large Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. This is an oversized bag. This is really one that makes a statement, and this is really one that I will often get comments about. Mostly positive comments, I suppose, but people will tell me, wow, this is a very, very big bag. Whenever I set this down on a surface, like a table or a desk or a cupboard, especially at the office, it will just take up mostly like half the space or whatever surface I am putting it on. So yeah, this bag is really oversized, and by being so oversized and also being in this color, it really stands out, and I really do feel that it makes a bold statement. So yeah, that's it for today. Those are 5 statement bags that I wanted to show you. Hope you found this enjoyable, perhaps somewhat useful if you're looking to add a bit more of statement to your collection, even though you like to be more low-key. If you're interested in doing this tag, please go ahead and let me know by tagging me so I can have a look at it, because I'd be super interested to see in what interesting bags other people have in their collections. For now, remember, there's a styling, a situation, and a taste for everything, so don't judge, wear whatever bag you like. Until next time, or as we would say in Dutch, doei!